Yo, yo, what up, it's your boy Chad back on another video, back on Angel Time. I want to first ask if you guys get the like button on the way into the video. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it means everything to me. And if you guys are liking the content, subscribe to the tribe. Alright, so let's get it. If you guys looking at the title of the video, your boy is doing another reaction video to our brother and comrade in this journey. You are not alone. And the video I'm going to be reacting to is called Nocturnal Omissions, aka Wet Dreams, aka Succubus Attack, or as I'm about to start referring to it from this day forward, ghost busting. It all like good jazz, man. And yes, we all hate ghost busting because they just come so random. Like, in fact, I almost had a near miss 2 nights ago, man. Like, it is crazy, man. So in this video, our brother, you're not alone, going to be going over a lot of stuff, man, dropping a lot of gems, and I'm going to be giving in my 2 cents, man, adding scriptures and all that good jazz, man. So you guys do not want to miss out on this video, especially if you're experiencing ghost busting at nighttime, man. You guys do not want to miss out on this video. So without further ado, let's get it. Let's go.
But nocturnal emissions, what are they? So nocturnal emissions is whenever, let's say fluid, like I don't want to be saying like semen this whole video. Let's say when the fluid leaves your body without you like releasing like consciously.
Yeah.
So how will that happen? It will be like either in a wet dream.
Yeah.
It can be sometimes you might go to the bathroom. But people always want to say like if this fluid leaves your body when it wasn't conscious, is it like is it a relapse? Does it reset the benefits?
No.
And I'm gonna let you know it's right now, it's not a relapse. Like for the
And I'm gonna stop right there because I have so many brothers in my comment section saying the same thing. Like, I just caught a wet dream last night. Do I have to start from day one? Did I lose any benefits? Like, why is this happening? And all that type of stuff, man. No, you do not lose any benefits if you catch a wet dream. You only lose benefits if you knowingly relapse, man. If you fap or if you fornicate, that's when you really relapse. That's when you really start losing benefits over a period of time, man. But no, you do not lose any benefits from a wet dream, from a ghostbuster visiting you at night, or any of that type of stuff, man. No, you do not lose any benefits. No. So let's keep going.
Part, the reason you guys have a lot of benefits too is because this practice puts you into like the natural state that a man's supposed to be.
How you were born to be.
The only reason we feel it a lot more is because a large percentage of the population,
they're not doing it.
Let's be frank, they're not doing this.
Yeah.
So you stand out from the bunch. Like I commented under that guy's comment, like you're a rare gem out here. So when you have guys just releasing consciously, whether it's with girls or whether it's with like through a wet dream or something like that, you are still like going to be on top. Like,
yeah, you're naturally going to be above
now.
them.
Now I am going to be honest with you. You are gonna feel it like for a day. Like if you have a wet dream, you're gonna feel like for a day. Two is like pushing.
And I'm gonna stop right there because I actually have scripture on that, man. I'm here in the book of Leviticus, chapter 15. I'm gonna do verse 16 and 17, and it says, "And if any man's seed of copulation go out from him, then he shall wash all his flesh in water, and be unclean until the evening. And every garment and every skin whereupon the seed of copulation shall be washed with water, and be unclean until evening," man. So that's why you guys, all of us, that's why we have that feeling of uneasiness after we catch a wet dream at the end of the day. It's because we are unclean. And all that type of stuff. According to the Bible, we're unclean when we're out there releasing and all that type of stuff, man. So that's why you have that feeling of depression. Like, I don't want to say depression, but you just feel down after you catch a wet dream and all that type of stuff, man. Yes. But it's natural. Like, that's why I just pulled up the scripture right there, man. It happens to all of us at the end of the day, man. So don't beat yourself up if you catch a wet dream, man. It's natural. It's going to happen on your journey, man. So let's keep going.
Pushing it. I've had a wet dream, and like the next day, it was like halfway into the day, I started feeling like my normal semen retention. So
yeah,
you get me. But on top of this, there's two types of wet dreams.
Yeah.
So one, you're gonna have the wet dream where you just wake up and you just feel fluid, like you just feel fluid.
Yeah.
And that is gonna.
And these are the wet dreams that I get now. Like, I just wake up to myself releasing, or I wake up to release everywhere. I know that sounds crazy. I just wake up to release everywhere and all that type of stuff, man. So yeah, it's two different types, man. Let's keep going.
Be like just prostate fluid. And what prostate fluid is like semen is a mixture of like prostate fluid and like something else. I don't remember what the exact name of it is, but prostate fluid is not semen. It might have a little bit in there, but it's not really semen. Then you have like a wet dream where like you are dreaming and you actually bust.
Yeah, you haven't.
And you might actually see like a lot more semen down there. So how you know the difference between a prostate fluid is a clearer liquid, it looks like a water-like substance. Semen is straight up white, more sticky, and
as you guys see, I was trying to stop that for a little bit, man. So I don't know what's going on, man. But yes, those are the succubus attacks, like the dreams where you're actually having sex in your dreams. And those are the ones that really, really get you, because those are the ones that put those thoughts back in your head to going back to your old life. Like, when I have those succubus attacks, that's when I feel more horny, I feel more lustful, and all that type of stuff, man. And when I'm having those sex dreams, it's usually I'm having sex to one of my exes, or having sex to a girl that I always wanted to smash and all that type of stuff, or even random. Like I had one to my hairstylist one time, and I was even thinking to myself, like, why am I thinking about, like, I don't even think about her like that in the real life like that. I don't even know why I had a wet dream to her and all that type of stuff, man. So yes, there's a difference between a succubus attack and then what he was saying earlier, like you just wake up to you releasing at the end of the day. And definitely those succubus attacks makes you want to be, it makes you more lustful, makes you want to go hit up one of your old joints, and makes you want to go back to your old life at the end of the day, man. So succubus attacks are definitely attacks at the end of the day. That's all from Satan, trying to get you to go back to your old life and all that type of stuff, man. So be mindful of the two and all that type of stuff. Let's keep going.
Yeah, but both, you might feel it a little bit more with the where you had like the sex dream.
Yeah, you feel more. Bust. Yeah.
But like I said, like give it a day or two, and you will be feeling back on your semen retention self.
Yep.
But let's say like you were at, and this is just my perspective, just from what I've noticed, like on my journey. When you have that wet dream, after a day or two, you're gonna feel back like your semen retention self.
Yeah.
But it's like, let's say you were like on a month streak, and you had a wet dream, and then 1-2 days go by. I will say not necessarily. You could say like you're at like 30 days, 31, 32, wherever you're at. I would say like that wet dream, you kind of have to like subtract 3 or 4 days, and that's just kind of like my opinion, because then I remember that.
Nah, man, I wouldn't say you do that, man, because then you're operating from a theory of lack at the end of the day. Like I said, if you guys catch a wet dream, don't even think about nothing at it. Don't think about it subtracting anything at all, man, because once you start thinking like you lost out on all that type of stuff, that's when your mind is going to lead you down the path of destruction, and that's when you're just going to get depressed, and then next thing you know, you may wind up relapsing, a real relapse at the end of the day, man. So again, if you guys catch a succubus attack, catch a wet dream or whatever like that, man, don't even think about it, man. Just keep going, man. Just keep going, man. It's only a relapse if you are in control of it at the end of the day. You're not in control over one of these ghostbusters visiting you at nighttime, man. So let's keep going.
I'm noticing myself like after 3 to 5 days after I have a wet dream, I'm like, oh, this is how I was feeling like previously. You get me?
One thing I also want to say, man, when I have, especially after I have sex in a wet dream, I would notice like the attraction from women is not the same versus when I didn't have a wet dream, man. And I had a lot of brothers say this too. Like when they catch wet dreams, they notice that they don't get looked at as much. They notice that they don't get that same motion from women and all that type of stuff. And of course, I don't care about women attraction, all that type of stuff. But I gotta keep it a buck. Yes, man, especially after those wet dreams of me having sex in them, man. Women don't look at me and all that type of stuff, man. So I tell you guys, this is all spiritual. It's all spiritual things, man. Women can smell that semen retention cologne on you, even if you relapse, not even unknowingly relapsing at the end of the day. You relapsing not due to your own volition at the end of the day. Like they can sense it at the end of the day, man. I'm telling you, this semen retention rabbit hole goes deep, players. Let's keep going, man.
So, no, it's not a relapse. No, it's not a reset. You will be feeling better after 1 to 2 days, but it does set you back a couple of days. But don't go to the extreme of like people on the internet saying, "Oh, you're back to day one." This and that.
No.
That is just so much cap. Like, if you guys hit like 6 months and then you guys have a wet dream, you're telling me you feel like you're back at day one?
No.
Like I'm very conscious. Like I've had the relapses through having sex. I've had the relapse through busting to corn. I've had to have the wet dreams. I know how I feel through all of them. You get me? And I'll tell you this right now. Each one has a different like effect on you.
Yeah.
It's not all going to be the same. Like if you hit a 6-month streak, if you bust to pornography compared to if you just have a wet dream,
that's a relapse.
The pornography is going to set you back a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Will it set you back to day 1?
Yeah.
And you're at 6 months? No. But that corn's going to set you back.
That's a relapse.
I've been there, and you're going to feel like this empty feeling.
Yeah.
And guys, you guys know what I'm talking about, honestly. But when it comes back to wet dreams, I think people, the thing about that too, it's like a devil tactic. It's like the devil is gonna see that you are on your purpose. Nothing is throwing you off. You get
He's
me?
gonna send.
So you're gonna throw in a wet dream.
Yep.
But then you probably thinking to yourself like, "Oh, this just knocked off my whole streak."
Yeah.
But
spiritual warfare.
It's to make you think that, and then what you're going to think is,
yep.
Oh, since I had a wet dream, okay, might as well
go back. Yep.
Go with a girl or something like that.
Yep.
You have to resist that part because that's gonna be a slippery slope right there. It's like the devil won't take away your full streak from you. Only you can do that for yourself. So if you had that wet dream and then you wake up.
And of course, I got to bring up that scripture, man. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy at the end of the day. Like he was saying, once you out there doing good in the world, man, once you escape the matrix, once you're out there not fapping and fornicating and all that type of stuff, man, Satan and his demons are saying to themselves, like, yo, what is he going? What happened? What happened to Chad? What happened to You're Not Alone? What happened to all your other brothers, man? What happened to them? I don't see them fapping and fornicating no more. Let's attack them. Let's attack their mind. Let's send them a succubus. Let's send them their ex-girlfriend. Let's send them that new attraction. Let's send them something, a lustful thought or anything like that, man. Let's get them, like, cause we all know the whole job of Satan in this world is to get as many souls to go to hell as where he's going at the end of the day, man. So when you escape from the matrix, he's going to try to send everything, man. Everything. New attraction, old attraction, everything. Man, succubus attacks, everything at the end of the day to try to lead you down a path of destruction, all that type of stuff, man. But don't go back to it, man. If you catch a wet dream, man, just keep going on your journey, brush yourself off, act like nothing ever happened, all that type of stuff, man. Don't give Satan no motion in this journey, man. Let's keep going.
I say like, I'm just gonna bust a F it, like,
yeah.
And I've had that because I'm like, bro, like, okay, so if it happened, I'm like, let me just enjoy myself.
Yeah,
man.
might as well, yeah.
But you guys got to stay strong and realize that's just a devil tactic.
Yep.
And there are some ways that you can do to not have a wet dream. I am like on, I think I'm on 40 something days, something like that. I had a wet dream like probably like 4 days in. And that one kind of frustrated me. It's like when you're on semen retention, it's like I have the knowledge to know like it's not really that big of a setback. But then it's like as soon as the wet dream happens, you're in your baseline state for like a day.
Yeah,
and you're like overthinking it and all this different stuff. So I was doing like a lot of research on how to stop them, and what I found out was fasting, which I fast every single day. My fasting schedule, I do like a 20 to 4 schedule. So I fast for 20 hours, which reminds me I gotta go get something to eat after this. But yeah, so 20 hours, 20 to 4 hours. So I fast for 20 hours and I eat in a 4-hour period. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I probably wouldn't eat for like 2 hours, 3 hours, honestly. When you're on semen retention, you don't need that much food. I'm just gonna be frank with you guys. But I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so fasting. So I fast every single day. So even when I got that wet dream, I'm thinking to myself, like, if I'm fasting, I'm seeing this research.
Well, as you also know, man, fasting is a spiritual attack against Satan at the end of the day. Like what we were just talking about earlier, how Satan is going to send the succubus, the wet dreams, the thoughts, the ex-girlfriend, the new attraction, all that type of stuff. When you fasting, like that's spiritual law right there. If you fast, God is going to be shaking tables and all that type of stuff on your behalf at the end of the day. So when Satan sees you fasting, he is definitely going to attack you. In fact, I have a lot of wet dreams when I'm fasting, especially when I do long fasts. Like I remember when I did a Daniel fast, I think the first day I received a wet dream. Like when I did, not this previous 3-day water fast that I did, I think the other one, the last one I did, I got a wet dream during that also, man. So yes, man, when you're fasting, you're attacking Satan. You're attacking Satan in the spiritual realm, man. So yes, he's gonna try to attack you back and all that type of stuff, man. And the point I'm trying to make It's going to be like this until the day we die, man. One up, one up, one up. Satan is after us. It's Satan. Up, 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 up until the day that we die, man. We're just going to have to keep enduring in this journey at the end of the day. But yes, man, during fasting, those be times where I get wet dreams. Like, when I get wet dreams a lot at the end of the day. And even I'll be saying to myself, if I'm fasting and I'm being holy, why is this happening to me? Especially, like I said, fasting brings you closer to God at the end of the day. And I'll be saying, why is this happening to me while I'm fasting? You know, that type of stuff. Like I said, it's all a spiritual attack. Satan is attacking you because you're doing good. When you fast, you're doing real, real good at the end of the day, man. So let's keep going.
Like, why am I still getting it? But the thing about me is, like, I was ending my fast around like 7 or 8 p.m., like around there.
Yeah, sundown.
So I'm ending it and I'm going to sleep around like 9 or 10 or 11, and I have food within my system. It's no wonder I'm having a wet dream. A wet dream is just an over excess of energy.
And let me say that too, man. Certain type of foods, man, where you guys eating that junk food, eating that highly processed food, extra sugar and all that type of stuff, those cause wet dreams at the end of the day. Like, there were plenty of times where I ate the McDonald's, where I ate the Popeyes, where I ate something unhealthy, man. And I ate the ice cream. I ate the, even the one time I went to Junior's, I ate the Junior's cheesecake. And I wound up catching a wet dream and all that type of stuff, man. So I don't know what they putting in this food. It's definitely leading brothers down the path of destruction, man. And then not to mention with the alcohol, with the smoking, and the drugs and all that type of stuff, man. Anything that you're putting in your body is going to lead you down the path of destruction at the end of the day, man. So watch what you putting in your body, man. Your diet just doesn't consist of the food that you eat, man. What else you doing? You smoking? You drinking? What are you watching? Everything, man. That all composes of your diet at the end of the day, man. So a filthy diet is going to lead you down a path of destruction. Like, there's even a scripture that says that what did it say? Like your flesh is godly or something like that. I forgot the name. I'll leave the scripture for you guys, man. Like, and if you destroy your flesh, it's like this, God will destroy you or something like that. I'll leave the scripture for you guys, man. So yes, man, definitely got to watch what you're putting inside your body. You know, inside your body is your temple. You know, like good jazz, man. I'll leave the scripture again, man. I forgot. Whatever. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
So if I am like consuming food before I go to sleep and having all those carbohydrates within me,
yeah,
tag that along with the semen retention, already having an excessive energy.
Yeah,
it's no wonder like I let that go. You get me? But ever since I started changing my fasting schedule to eating around 3 to 4,
yeah,
this whole streak I have not got one. I swear on everything, I have not got one. The last 6-month streak, I got it like three times within that streak. But at the same time, like, I don't want you guys to think like it's a setback.
It's
like,
not.
Every single creator, like the big creators, at least you watch on here, they're going to tell you that it's not a setback.
It's not.
But I think semen retention has you guys very, like, you guys gotta strive for perfection.
Yeah,
you gotta realize no one is perfect.
Don't get in your head, man. Don't get in your head, man, because that's how Satan is going to attack you. Satan is going to attack you in your mind and all that type of stuff, man. Don't let it get to you. If you catch a wet dream, just keep going. Do not let it mess with your head, man, because once Satan get in your head, that's when you're going to start doubting yourself. That's when you're going to wind up relapsing at the end of the day, man. So let's keep going.
Get wet dreams, forget like all these other different things.
Yeah.
One day you're going to relapse, and it's going to be fine. Trust me. You have a lot of knowledge and not a lot of people in this world have. And I swear that on everything.
You are the 1%.
Just you hitting a week.
Relapse or not, you are the 1% for even jumping on this journey. 99% of men will never ever jump on this journey, man. That's why we get made fun of. That's why we get called corny. That's why we get called lame. That's why they say we don't get women and semen retention is cap and all this type of stuff, man. We are better than those 99% of men out there, man. So if you find yourself relapsing, count a joy for it. Just hopping on the journey in general, man. Because the average man cannot go a day without touching himself, man. The average man cannot go a day without releasing at the end of the day, man. So I don't care how long you was on semen retention. 1 day, 1 hour, I don't care, man. You are the 1% once you hop on the journey. Once you tell yourself, I'm gonna stop fapping and fornicating outside of marriage, man. I'm gonna get in control of my sexual desires. You already the 1%, you are already part of the King of Kings, man. So don't count a relapse as anything. Just keep going on your journey, man. So
just you hitting 2 weeks puts you ahead of so much people.
Exactly.
You guys don't understand this. So I think now you guys are comparing yourself. You're comparing yourself to guys on the internet that's hitting a year, hitting 2 years, 6 months. That's a small minority. Just the fact that you're hitting a week or 2 weeks, be proud of yourself. but always strive for better. If you guys tap into Eckhart Tolle, he will tell you attachment is the root of suffering. So if you guys are attached to a streak, that's why you're getting depressed when you hit a wet dream, a relapse, and all those different things.
What they say, don't count the days, make the days count at the end of the day, man. So don't be too caught up in the streak, because when you are, that's going to lead you down the path of destruction, man. And of course, as content creators, like, we have to, because we, as you guys see, man, we got all these doctors saying that semen retention is cap and there's no scientific evidence and all that type of stuff, man. Yes, if you're on semen retention and you want to make a video here and there telling everybody your benefits and all that type of stuff, man, that is perfectly fine. In fact, we need that for the algorithm, because like I said, man, these doctors, these detractors telling us we're gonna get erectile dysfunction, telling us we're gonna get cancer and all this type of stuff, and it's a placebo and everything. Like, we need to do that, man. But to the point, don't be too caught up on the street. Don't be too caught up on the street. Like, content creators, like, yes, we can do this at the end of the day because we're edifying you guys and all that good jazz, man. But you don't do it. If you're not a content creator, man, don't be fixated on the street. Don't count the days. Make the days count, man. So let's keep going.
You gotta have that mindset of like, okay, I relapse. You fall down 4, you get back 5. I had a way.
Of course, I gotta leave that scripture, man. Proverbs 24:16. A righteous man falls 7 times, but he always gets back up, man. So we fall down, but we get up. Let's keep going.
It does not matter. Like, for a lot of people too, you just can't. Your body will just do it. You can't help it.
Yeah, you can't stop.
I can just tell you what kind of works for me. You could probably apply it to you, and it will work. But who knows? Everyone's body's different at the end of the day. But if you guys get anything from this video, I just want you to know that you can't really get so depressed if you have one. I know.
Don't.
A lot of you guys have one, you think it's the end of the world, but
it's not.
I hit that 6-month streak. I had 3 within that streak, and within that time, I still manifested an apartment for myself. I had manifested a girlfriend.
He getting blessings.
I manifested some of the cutest girls in my heart ever throwing me attention when I never got that type of attention before.
Blessings.
So all you can do is just trust me, but yeah, stay on the path, keep retaining, and if you do have a wet dream, just push it to the side. I recommend fasting, but I'm gonna leave you guys with that. If you guys found any value within this video, please look.
All right, so that wraps up the video right there, man. As always, man, I'll always leave his details in the description box for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good jazz, man. And now let me add my 2 cents, man, because also other things that can be open up doors for wet dreams is you watching the corner. Like I tell you guys all the time, man, his brother's on semen retention, yet still watching the corner, yet still edging, yet still entertaining their ex-joints and all that type of stuff, man. What are you watching? What are you listening to? And all that type of stuff, man. That could be stuff opening up doors, man. I remember in the beginning of my semen retention journey, when I was having those wet dreams, to me releasing, me having sex in those wet dreams, it was because I was still dibbling and dabbling, dealing with girls and all that type of stuff, man. So, like, yes, man, that opens up doors at the end of the day, man. And yes, close any doors, man. Anything that's going to cause you to err, cut it off, man. But to the main point, like he was just saying, man, if you guys catch a wet dream, if a Ghostbuster comes messed up your night, man, don't count it as nothing, man. It is not nothing. It's natural. It happens to the best of us. I think I had maybe 20 in these last 3 years of being on semen retention. I had maybe 22 wet dreams throughout my journey, man. Whether that be wet dreams of me waking up to release everywhere, or wet dreams of me having sex at the end of the day, man. So it's normal. It happens to the best of us. It's going to happen to all of us on the journey. But don't go back to your old life. Don't count it as nothing, man. No, it's not a relapse. No, you did not lose any benefits or anything at the end of the day, man. Keep going on your journey and all that good jazz, man. You are the 1%. The 1% of your man. Remember, keep saying that to yourself, man. I'm doing something 99% of men won't even think about doing at the end of the day, man. So have that pride, confidence, and willpower at the end of the day, man. You are 1%, and you are a king of kings, man. I'm gonna crown you right now, man. You are a king and all that good jazz, man. So hopefully this video was edifying for you guys. Hopefully you guys learned a lot and all that good jazz, man. So like, comment, subscribe, share my video to everybody. First grade, most high. Thank you, on Angel Time.